period, they were exporting tea like crazy to the East India Company. Yeah, so the East India Company were the main guys who were buying the tea, and the Chinese doesn't want anything else, no other commodity they wanted, because they have so many things, they only want silver. So that was also the period where the British found poppy, alright, poppy growing in India, opium, right? So they brought opium illegally and channeled into China. They got the Chinese addicted, and there was a big huge scene over there when the Chinese emperor downed about 20 chests of opium into the Canton water. So that caused the Opium War, right, in the 1839, right? So when that happened, all the people who were there were affected by it. So where else to go? They decided that to flee their own country. So when they flee the country, they came down to Malaya, Singapore, right? Because in Singapore, this part of the world, it was an open trade for all merchants and an open area for people to come in. You don't have to pay any taxes to do business here. And it was like, hey, my friend is heading to Singapore. I'm going to go there too. He's having a better life. So many left their own country to find a better location, and they found Malaysia and Singapore per se. And many who did that, even the temple that we went to, Tian Hock King Temple, all right, the founder was a local gentleman. He was just a farmer. Okay, he was a farmer. He was living in Malacca. He subsequently came to Singapore, and he made riches by buying small plots of land. Subsequently, those plots of land brought him more wealth, and he was a philanthropist. In 1840s, paid about 3,000 upfront money to build the temple. He also gave money to build public hospital, Tan Tock Seng Hospital. Okay, and today it's a public hospital. It's one of the biggest hospitals in Singapore. Yeah, so many who left their own country to make their lives in Singapore, if they make it big, they make it real big. Yeah, if they don't, they'll be just normal people like myself. But anyway, if you're filthy rich, what would you do, guys? Not just buy shop houses, because a filthy rich gentleman came from Malacca as well at the age of 16, working as just a storekeeper. He bought 17 shop houses over time. And he bought them right on top of this hill where we're going to go. And that gentleman known as Chia Ang Siang. You might wonder, what's so great about Chia Ang Siang? Well, guys, welcome to his hill. This hill is named after him, Ang Siang. Okay? So if you're very rich and you make a fortune in Singapore, you can name your own hill named after you. Yeah, welcome. Resources, there are a lot of land area, but Singapore was like the founding grounds to test drive. Okay, they tested if it worked, and they will grow it in Malaysia. And one of the main other commercial crop that was grown was rubber. Yeah, rubber was one of the main export items, even right up to today for Malaysia, but not in Singapore. Okay, but the wealthy merchants, what they did was they have built the shop houses along the stretch. And one of the key features, one of the features that they did in their homes, only some guys would have. Okay, have a look at that building with a spiral staircase. Okay, not the blue, dark blue, but the one with the white cement kind of a staircase. Alright, not many of these shop houses have. This is a fun factor for you, ladies and gentlemen. Make a guess. Why, of all these guys, that fella has that spiral staircase? What is the purpose behind this? If you are a wealthy merchant, you can buy this hill. Why a specific staircase? Any guesses? Escape route? Any other guesses?
The ladies of the night.
Ladies of the night. Woohoo! She's more senior. You're so innocent. She's right. Yeah. So that is a mistress staircase. Yeah. You're wealthy enough. Alright, your number one will not allow the mistresses to come through the front door, so they have to use the back door. So where else but the to build a special staircase right at the back, and that is the not the escape room, to escape from the number one. Okay, so I thought that would be a fun fact for you. Alright, so yeah, as we climb up this hill, there's a lot of very interesting key features that you can find in shop houses. Quite a number of shop houses in the past, but today if I get your attention, alright, I'll share a little bit of these shop houses. Alright, what are some of the features? Like if you look at the depot, right, telling you earlier with regards to the type of shop houses, have a look. This is 3 floors. 3 floors. Same for this, right? But you see it has flagpole. So this flagpole suggests that this gentleman, whoever had owned it in the past, would have been part of the maritime industry. That's why they have a flagpole. In comparison to this and the other flagpoles, those guys are taller. So we can clearly suggest that these guys are richer than these guys. Right? Because of just by the height. Okay? Yeah.
Cloud Street.
Cloud Street. Because those days in the early 19th century, people who were wealthy put the cars entertainment platform. Today, if you have $1 million, they will not let you eat. Minus 100 years ago, they will let you eat. Today, you need $1 million. Have you got a bullet with you? No? If you have, please bring me with you. I would like you to be $1 million membership here, and then I would smell this place. Stir-fried kway teow. Char kway teow. So, you see what it says? In front of us is the Buddha Tooth Relic. Ladies and gentlemen, this was built in 2008, right? At a cost of $72 million. $72 million. 40 million was fundraised, right? Was let me share with you how busy it was in the past, how it looked like in the Along the stretches, there are lots of tailor shops. Right now, as well as in the past as well. So tailor shops are a common sight along this area, because those days a colonial gentleman wanted to have their suits done, made to order, right? Made to measure, not made to order. Your eyes on the second floor of this tailor shop. Right there, you'll see the yellow and brown. Yeah, 2 windows. Alright? So how did the accommodation, this is how it would have looked like. These are known as at the front. Imagine this was built for 80 people.
Wow.
80 people's accommodation, all the way down, 100 meters deep down, and then another 2 windows on the exit.
Chinese student.
Definitely coming here to buy.
Durian.
I thought so.
Durian.
What is it?
Durian.
Durian.
The fruit.
Smell, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.